So, a couple of days ago, I got me an email from an acquaintance of mine, a YouTube acquaintance of mine, and he sent me an email. It was a video about this lady, which I think G. Larry referred to her as the bald eagle. So basically, it was just another harassment video of interracial couples. The rhetorics. Black women pick this, and Becky's doing that, whatever. And sometimes you have to approach something based on understanding someone's motive, right? So let's try to understand the motive of a lot of these so-called pro-black, right? The title of the video, as you can see, is "Pro-black is not their life, is their job." So let's take this person, this individual, for instance, the bald eagle, right? What is her motive? First, we have to understand, what is she selling? So, how many black female there is in America? Let's say there's about 6 million, right? I don't know. I'm just guessing. So, out of that 6 million, let's just say that 1 million of that 6 million is single. For whatever reason. Some of them are dealing with shitty baby daddies. Some of them are just, um, you know, and when it comes to relationship, they don't have the best of luck. Let's just say 1 million of that group of women, right? But now you take that million again, and you take another percentage of that million. Out of that 1 million, let's just say about 100,000 of them are very miserable, right? They are the most bitter ones. They are just, you know, they have this discontent. They have this unhappiness about life, to which they really hate when they see someone else was able to succeed at where they failed at. So, where do you expect this 100,000 people to go? Obviously, they're gonna be gravitated towards those who gonna provide them that type of medicine to make them feel better. So, and this is where pro-black, such as Bald Eagle, comes in, because her job is to provide this entertainment. Her job is to sell these women the comfort of being single. There. It's not your fault. See, her job is to tell them that, look, regardless of who you are right now, you are perfect. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. The reason why you're single, the reason why things are not working out for you, is because of these beta male coons. It's because of these Beckys that are just coming through and stealing some of these men. It's because these black men are weak. It's because these black men are doing this and doing that, right? And in order to alliterate her point, she would then try to find the worst of the worst example, and then make it seem like it is the representation of black men as a whole, right? And it is no different than some of these guys who are bitter about black women. They would then try to find the worst of the worst example about black women. See, I want to condone both of these behaviors, right? Because not one person is a representation of a whole group. Like, I'm Haitian, doesn't mean that I represent Haiti. I doesn't mean that I represent all Haitians. The best that I could do is try to be the best representation of what a Haitian man is, based on my behavior, based on how I address people, based on my intellect, the way I try to leave a good impression on people. So then, therefore, when they come across another Haitian, then they already had a reference point. They're like, oh, I met a Haitian before. He was pretty cool, right? But a lot of these keyword, individuals, a lot of these individuals, right? They now want to be they want to remain the same while they want the world to change. It's not gonna work. But see, when you see a person like the bald eagle, like she already came to term that there is no starting over for her. She already came to term that she's never gonna be in a happy relationship, in a successful relationship. She already came to term with that. So what you see right now is just a hustle. What you see right now is just the way you maneuver to try to pay your bill. And I get it, and I encourage that because she's providing a service. It's like, can I be mad at the cashier at McDonald's because she's selling junk food? Say like, your type of food kill people, right? She already know that. She knows her message is shit. She knows that whatever she's selling is not gonna fix any sort of problems that these women have. All she's doing is giving them a product so then they feel good for the time being. They feel good for now. They can actually go and listen to her video and be like, oh my God, you're right, Bald Eagle. You know what? These black men are shit. They only there. They're just weak bit of male, and they ain't doing nothing for the community. Yes, that's right, sister. Preach. Fuck them. And then once they close the laptop or whatever they're listening to, once they get off YouTube, their life's still gonna be shit the next day. So it doesn't matter. Bald Eagle is able to provide temporary relief for these people, you know. And this is the message I want to send out to the true pro-black, those who actually want to have solution for the community. You have to understand, those who are the most militant about who you dating, who you fucking, who you doing this, who you doing that. Those who are the most militant about it, they don't want solution. Because if you fix the problem they're complaining about, then they have to find another hustle. And that's very inconvenient. So you might want to come up with all the solutions that you want to come up with. These folks don't want solution. They become complacent in their way of life. They understand that in the real world, they cannot compete. They understand that in the real world, they are rejected. So therefore, they have to find a way to become comfortable rejects. So I don't fault those who actually take the pro-black incentive as a career move. I don't. Because where do you want these people to go? They have to go somewhere. They have to find someone that was actually gonna entertain them. It's a mental stimulation for them. It doesn't matter. Like, pick a group, pick any group, right? Anything that you may think of, right? Start off with a good idea, and then you have those who gravitate towards the certain ideology, but yet they don't want to put in the effort to change for the better. So then these folks are either gonna start getting mad at you, which is why pro-blacks who are actually try to come up with solutions are very hated, you know, which is why, like, people like Big J are getting attacked all the time. This is why people like G. Larry that's telling you guys, look, go to IT, get out into the STEM field. You could actually compete in the real world. These are the people that are being attacked because they're trying to provide solution. These are the people that are being attacked because they're trying to yank these so-called pro-black, and that's a big quotation. They try to yank these folks out of this illusion of you can do something about your life. You can do something about your character. You cannot change the world, but you can change yourself. But they don't want to change themselves. It's easier to complain about, oh no, it's your fault that my life is miserable. As long as you have someone to blame, then you never have to be accountable for anything you do, which is where people like Bald Eagle comes in handy. People like the GOAT comes in handy because they do provide that finger pointing. They do provide that escape of accountability. and they love her for it. So put it this way, right? Let's just say I mentioned earlier, right, about 100,000 disgruntled black female that are single, right? Well, let's just say a million that are, that are single, and I'm just pulling the number out of my ass. So if you got facts and all this shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to lowball it as much as I can. So out of 6 million female, black female, you have, let's say, a million of them that's single. They just dealing with life. They're not really too happy, but fuck it, they're living their life. They go to work. They have to deal with a baby daddy here and there, and but they ain't bother nobody. They're just doing their thing. I know plenty of black female, and well, not plenty of black female. I know enough black female that are single, but they are cordial. They not giving me shit. As a matter of fact, my wife's cool with them as well. So it's not about black women or they're mad because blah blah blah. No, I don't give a fuck about that. Because in the real world, people are not looking for that bullshit. They're not trying to set off some of these bullshit drama. That's unnecessary. However, the extreme, the most militant group now have a place to congregate. It's a church. And and the and the church of pro-black, you need to have someone that tells them what to do. And that's why I break it down to like 100,000. And now out of that 100,000, this is where you have a whole bunch of pro-blacks try to fight to get the piece of the pie. Be like, you know what? If I can get me 1,000 people to be my Patreon, donating to me, let's say $2 a day. I mean $2 a month on my Patreon. Hey, I'm good. I can at least pay the rent. I can at least pay my bills. So then those who are your Patreon, you're gonna have to create content for them. And all they want to hear is, you know, black men and shit, black men are going overseas, black men are um fucking Becky, black men are doing anything that you need to provide them so they feel good about their situation. You have no choice but to. This is the sector that you chose to create content for. So I'm not mad at Bald Eagle. I expect that from her. Actually, as a matter of fact, I hope she actually get more subscribers. I hope she actually get more Patreon, so then she can be the female version of Tyreek or something like that. So it doesn't matter because the product that she's selling, like, can you argue with her that it's junk food? No, she already know it's junk food. Her subscribers already know it's junk food. There's no solution about it. There's nothing to argue about it. And the more you try to argue over it, like try to find a logical perspective or try to expect an honesty from a debate or from the discussion that's going on, the more you'll be disappointed. Because these folks do not operate based on logic. Their operation is based on deception and feeling good. So if you out there and then you see some of this shit going on, just take it as what it is. It's just entertainment. It's there to make you laugh. It's there to actually be like, huh, interesting. I did not think that they see it that way. And then after that, you move on with your life. Don't don't dwell on it because, like I said, it's junk food. And if you actually let some of these rhetoric sit in your mind, then all you end up doing is actually giving yourself a headache for no reason, brain damage. Because listening to some of these rhetorics of bald ego, let's just say, forget about the voice. The voice on itself, it's torture. But the content itself, there's no growth. There's no intellectual growth. So all you're gonna end up doing if you listen to these type of content for a long time, you're gonna start losing brain cells. It's similar to, like, let's say you have a marathon of watching Basketball Wife or something. But anyway, so this is Art Banaka. Share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. All right, because I want to hear your perspective about the fake pro blacks. All right, peace.